Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are safe at your home. So stay home and stay safe. This video is for the students of class 7th, subject English. In this video, we shall discuss our lesson number 4, that is articles, from a PC Run's grammar book. And this is my lecture number 1 for our topic articles. There are total 2 lectures for this topic. So let's start our lecture number 1. So these are the points which will be covered up in this video. First of all, we will learn the use of a or an. After that, we will learn the use of the. And after that, one homework exercise will be given to you for doing in your homework. Learning objectives of this topic are: at the end of this lecture, we will be able to learn how to use a and an before a given word, and identify the use of a, an, and the before a given word. So the topic name is articles. What are articles? A, an, and the are called articles. These articles are actually adjectives that qualify nouns. A and an are called the indefinite articles. Why? Because they leave the indefinite the person or thing spoken of. For example, a doctor. That can be any doctor. I am not talking about a specific doctor. So that's why a and an are called indefinite articles, because they leave indefinite the person or thing spoken of. The is called the definite article because it points out some particular person or thing. For example, he saw the doctor. Here the doctor means some particular doctor. That is why the is called the definite article. So let's run through the list that I have made. A comb, a toothbrush, a book, a bat, an umbrella, and an orange. Now, did you notice in my list that there are some words that have a before them and some that have an before them? Do you know why? Let's find it out. There are total 26 letters in the English alphabets. Out of these, 5 letters, that are A, E, I, O, U, are called vowels. So when a word starts with a vowel, or more specifically with a vowel sound, we use an before such words. Now let's have a look on my list. A comb, a toothbrush, a book, a bat, an umbrella, and an orange. Now if you notice, then there are 4 words that are having a before them and 2 words that have and before them. So if you see, umbrella and orange are starting with vowels and vowel sound. So that's why I have written an umbrella and an orange. Now, except these 5 vowels, that are A, E, I, O and U, other alphabets are known as consonants. For example, B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. These all are known as consonants. So when a word starts with a consonant, or more specifically with a consonant sound, we use a before such words. Let's have a look on my list. In my list, if you noticed, there are 4 words: comb, toothbrush, book, bat. These all 4 words are starting with consonant, and more specifically with a consonant sound. That's why I have written a before them. So if you observed clearly, then you must have seen that the use of a and an depends on the opening sound of the word, not on the actual letter with which it begins. Let's have a look on examples. An ink pad, an orange, and an enemy. All these 3 words, ink pad, orange, and enemy, are starting with vowel sound. That's why I have written "an" before them. Now, if you will have a look, a jug, a car, and a pen. All these three words are starting with consonant letter and consonant sound. That is jug, car, and pen. That's why I have written "a" before them. But there are some exceptions in their use. So have a look on them. Sometimes a word may begin with consonant, but we use "an" before them. Do you know why this happens? Let's see. Sometimes the words which begin with consonant H have a vowel sound or H is silent. So in that case we use "an" before such words. For example, an hour. In this word, hour, H is silent and the word is starting with the sound "a". That's why that is a vowel sound. That's why I have used "an" before hour. Another example, you see a hat. In this word, if you noticed, then hat. It is starting with a consonant sound h. That's why I have used a before hat. Clear? This rule is applicable in some other cases also. Let's have a look on them. There are some words which start with the vowel u, but they have the consonant sound y. So we use a before such words. Let us take the example of the word unicorn. This word unicorn is starting with the vowel u, but it has the consonant sound y. That's why I have used a before unicorn. However, an umbrella. In this word umbrella, if you noticed, this word is starting with the vowel u and with the vowel sound a. Umbrella. So that's why I have used "an" before umbrella. Okay. Now let's start the use of "the". I have already told you that "the" is a definite article because it points out some particular person or thing. So according to your PC Ren's grammar book, there are total 8 uses of "the". The first one is when we speak of a particular person or thing or one already referred to as. For example, let's go to the park. The park we usually go. Here I am talking about the specific park. Next example, the book you want is out of print. Here I am talking about the specific book which you want. Okay. The second one is when a singular noun is meant to represent a whole class. For example, the cow is a useful animal. Here I can also say that cows are useful animals, but I'm taking only a singular noun, that is cow. So that's why I have used "the" before cow to represent the whole class of cow. Second, the giraffe is the tallest animal. The third use of "the" is with the names of gulfs, rivers, seas, oceans, groups of islands, and mountain ranges. For example, the Persian Gulf. The Ganga is considered holy by the Hindus. It is a specific river. The Red Sea, the Indian Ocean, the Himalayas lie to the north of India. Fourth point is before the names of books. For example, the Vedas, the Ramayana. The fifth use of the is used before common nouns which are names of things unique of their kind. For example, the sun, the moon, the earth. So these sun, moon and earth are unique of their kind. That is why I have used the before them. The sixth use of the is used before a proper noun only when it is qualified by an adjective or a defining adjectival clause. For example, the immortal Shakespeare. Here Shakespeare is a proper noun which is qualified by an adjective immortal. That is why I have written the before it. Seventh use is the is used with superlative degrees of adjectives. For example, the darkest cloud has a silver lining. Darkest is superlative degree. That is why I have used the before darkest. He is the best in the class. So best is also superlative degree of good. That's why I have used the before best. Eighth and the last use of the is before an adjective when the noun is understood. For example, the poor are always with us. Poor is adjective, but the noun is understood that here we are talking about the poor people. That is why I have used the before poor. So, what did we learn today? We learned that a, an, and the are called articles. They are actually adjectives that qualify nouns. The use of a or an depends on the opening sound of the word, not on the actual letter with which it begins. We use an before words that begin with a vowel sound. We use a before words that begin with a consonant sound. We use an before some words that start with H, but the opening sound is that of a vowel. H here is silent. For example, an hour. We use a before some words that start with U, but the opening sound is that of a consonant Y. We use the word the before nouns to show that we are referring to that particular person, place, or thing. We use the before a noun to particularize or point out a particular noun. When the noun refers to only one thing of its kind. When the noun refers to the whole class of person, places, animals, or things. Before the names of rivers, mountain ranges, seas and oceans, famous buildings and holy books. Before an adjective when the noun is understood. With superlative degrees and before a proper noun only when it is qualified by an adjective or a defining adjectival clause. So this was our today's topic of articles. Now in our next video we shall study omission and repetition of the articles. Now your homework is you have to revise articles and you have to do given exercise. I hope you all are maintaining a different folder or a different rough notebook for your grammar exercises. Since you are not having your books with you, so here I have mentioned your homework exercise. Fill in the blanks with a, an or the as may be suitable. First, copper is dash useful metal. Copper is dash useful metal. Second, he is not dash honorable man. He is not dash honorable man. Third, honest men speak dash truth. Fourth, do you see dash blue sky? Do you see dash blue sky? Fifth, Banaras is dash holy city. Banaras is dash holy city. He returned after dash hour. He returned after dash hour. Seventh, dash school will shortly close for the puja holidays. Eighth, yesterday dash European called at my office. Ninth, the guide knows dash way. 10th, Sri Lanka is dash island.